So today we're doing 2 cup cars. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to merge this Paragon R on top of the cup car for cup car number 1. And then for cup car numero 2, we're going to do a double merge, which is going to be the pink drift onto the Formula 1, change the wheels to Formula 1, and then onto the cup car. So we have a blue cup car and a pink cup car. The blue cup car will have blank Liberty City plates, and the pink cup car will have blank Panic plates. Being asked about Yankton plates, I have hundreds of Yankton plates, so I'm not at the moment doing much with Yankton plates because at this point I am oversaturated on my male characters, so that's why I'm doing a lot of vehicles without Yankton plates. So let's take a look. So this is going to be a cool merge. Obviously this whole area is starting to look quite pink, but I think that color pink cup car is going to be wild, especially with the white wheels, white Formula 1 wheels. So let's start with the more difficult one. As always, let's go over the requirements for this to work. So number 1, you need a buddy. You need a buddy to be able to help you merge, and they need to be at the LS car meet once you're glitched out. Secondly, you need to have an office. Where you have your office doesn't matter, but if you do merges a lot, my recommendation is the Maze Bank office because it's near the Benny's and it's near Los Santos Customs, which will help you with your Benny's changes, merges, and your and all your other merges. Thirdly, you're going to need a modded car that you're going to use to merge on top of another car. So this is the car I have, and it's going to get merged on top of another car. You also need to have certain settings. So under online in the pause menu, you go to options. So the menu that you see in front of me on your screen right now is the pause menu. In options, you got to set join next mode from spectator box to don't join. If you have the arena war, this is something you can change. If you don't, you can't change it. Allow spectators is off and matchmaking is closed. Go to the right under display, you have performance RT or fidelity. I always have mine on performance RT. In controls, you have targeting mode, assisted aim partial. Again, you can't change it here. If you don't have targeting mode, assisted aim partial, you absolutely need to go to online, go to quit to main menu, go to the main menu, and from there, go check out where you change the settings to be able to change it there, because you can't change it in GTA Online. Alright, so from here what you need to do is you need to make your way to the arena. Because we're doing cop cars, you're going to need to know how to glitch, and you're going to need to know how to unglitch in the same session. Now you need to make your way over to the arena. As you see on your map, it's the arena. And this is very rare, but for those that has LS car meet that you see on your screen right here, you see that as yellow, you need to go to the LS car meet and you need to get a membership and complete the tasks and the cutscene to be able to unlock that. So does your friend. Alright, so once you are at the arena war, you need to verify your blue interaction menu. In your blue interaction menu, you go to preferences. We'll wait for this guy to stop talking.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, in your blue interaction menu, as I was saying, you go to preferences, go to map lip options. You'll find series mode, contact missions, jobs, activities, rival gameplay, properties, stores, and events. You have to click into each of them. Series mode, all series are custom and every series has to be set to show. Contact missions, all contact missions are set to custom, not hide, custom. And every single one of them shows. Jobs, all jobs are set to custom and they all show. Activities, all activities are custom and they all show. Rival gameplay, all rival businesses are custom and they all show. Properties, all properties are custom and they all show. Stores, all stores are custom and they all show. Events, all events are custom and they all show. That's it for your settings. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Now just so that you're aware, when we go to the LS car meet, I have this car out already because it's the car that I'm going to use the merges from. And I'm going to bring to the LS car meet. But I like to have that ready, prepared to know where I'm starting my merge. Especially when you do back-to-back merges, it's important to be organized. And if you're looking for a glitch buddy, you don't want to be wasting their time by constantly looking where you put your cars. Alright, here we go. So next step is we're going to be talking about ANAWACK. If you don't know anything about ANAWACK, on my homepage is a playlist. On my playlist for tutorials on car-to-car merge, there's a very specific video on what ANAWACK is, how to set up ANAWACK, and how to use ANAWACK. So I'm putting that in the description of this stream. So that's where you'll get that information. I'm not going to go too deep into it. So from here you go into your map. You'll notice that you have a number of jobs. Don't have all the jobs though. Let's go take a look as to why. Did I set anything to hide by accident?
We're actually in Los Santos, San Andreas, on vacation.
For some reason there's no job here, so I'm gonna try something I've never tried before. I'm gonna try to use the job that you're seeing on your screen right now. And I'm gonna join ANAWACK 1P5. I'm gonna join ANAWACK 1P5. After I click join, the first alert I get, I'm going to press X. Then I'm going to press X, like to square, let go of X as I do that, hold square, and I need to see, are you sure you want to join this job? And then I count out 1, 2, 3. Then I press X and X. Oh, let's try it. That did not work. The session you're trying to join is for Bat Sports only. Return to GTA Online. So that's very normal. If you get that error message, it's because your timing was off. Alright, I'm gonna try a different job here. I tried this job here that you see on your screen.
Why do you keep calling me?
Join, hover over the job till you see the start job button spawn, but you don't press it. You don't press the square. You join ANAWACK once you see it. ANAWACK 1P5. Again, didn't work. There was a network error joining this job. Let's try again. Return to GTA Online. And we try again. I'm gonna try the job that you see on the screen here. So my timing has been off. First alert X, second alert X, slide over to square. Session trying to join is currently full. Alright, let's try this again. Hover over the job, join ANAWACK 1P5. The session trying to join is currently full. Return to GTA Online. And try this one over here. I'm sure changing jobs isn't the problem, it's my timing, but it's just to give me like to refresh in my thought process. 1, 2, 3, X, X. There we go. Now from here you run over to the ticket booth, you press right on the D-pad at the window, and then you press X to spectate event, and then you get stuck at the window. From here you join ANAWACK 10P5. And you got to make sure you have a friend in the LS car meet at this point. Because you're going to need an invite into the LS car meet by your friend. Now they need to bring out a vehicle that you're not going to use in your merges. So to avoid them like you forgetting that this is something you need to do, a good thing to do is often to have them bring out a vehicle that you're not using at all during this merge. And then that way you don't accidentally like fail it when you didn't even expect to fail it, like when you're confused as to why. So it's good to be planned out, it's good to be organized, obviously, so that your friend knows like what you're planning to do, and then they also know which cars you're using, so they don't use any of those cars at all to do the sprint. So you're invited into the LS car meet at this point, and they're going to bring out a vehicle you're not using at all. You bring into the LS car meet the vehicle that you have the mods that you want, and these are the mods you're going to put onto the other vehicle. But you need to wait until your friend has brought out a vehicle before you can start anything from here. So we're using the mods on this car. But we're not keeping those wheels. That's why we're putting it on a Formula One car. Alright, we're going to use that trusty Zentorno again, because that's not being used at all throughout here, and it just looks amazing. Alright, you get into your friend's car in the LS car meet, they go into their blue interaction menu, they press LS car meet, and then they press sprint, and at which point you accept the sprint. Now your friend has to go into their blue interaction menu again, go to manage vehicles, and then when there's 2 seconds remaining, not 1, not 3, they need to press on return personal vehicles to storage. Doing it at 1 or 3 seconds or anywhere outside of that is going to fail. So it has to be 2 seconds exactly. Now your friend has to stay inside of the LS car meet this whole time. In the meantime, you got to join ANAWACK 10P5. So you're in the black loading screen, you can't do anything anyway, so you got to join ANAWACK 10P5. You accept the alert, and then you register as a CEO, and then once you register into your CEO, you go to Secure Serve CEO, you get a CEO vehicle, and you get a buzzard. From here, you drive towards the buzzard, carefully. You don't need to rush, because they're cooled down anyway for certain aspects of this. There's no speed running it. Once you're near your buzzard, you can get out of your vehicle and get into the buzzard. Now you're going to jump out. You're going to jump out when you're high enough to not survive and not open up your parachute. Ooh, sorry guys, very chilling. Hey Boost. Once you're high enough, want to make sure you're high enough so the helicopter doesn't land on your vehicle before you land. Jump out, don't open up your parachute. Only when you spawn in the vehicle do you join ANAWACK 10P5. So you gotta wait throughout the whole process. Throughout the whole thing, and then once you see that you're in the car, you join ANAWACK 10P5 and you accept the alert. And then from here you go to your Secure Serve CEO, you go to CEO abilities, request luxury helicopter, head on over to where your helicopter will spawn. If this is the first time you do this, put sound effects to max and listen for that helicopter noise, and then carefully and slowly head on over to it. A lot of ravines around here, you can get stuck very easily. And with these camera angles, it's wild. How you doing, Boost? If you're used to it, then you know where your luxury helicopter will spawn, so head on over to it. Try to park far away enough so that you don't end up constantly going back into your vehicle. Thanks, man. Thanks, Boost. Once you're close, you press the triangle to get into the luxury helicopter, and you push down on the left joystick. They've done something with some of the jobs, so the merging glitch is a little bit different, but we still managed. Now once you're in the luxury helicopter, go to quick travel options, which is pushing down on the left joystick for L3. Select Maze Bank Tower. We're going to do a back-to-back, 1 merge, 2 merge, then the 3rd merge. In between those merges we have to unglitch. So this is going to be an interesting one. It's a cop car one.
There's the boss.
Alright, so once you're in the office, you head on over to your executive assistant. Wait for her to speak for the 2nd time.
What do you need?
And then you press right on the D-pad, stop running. Click on personal vehicle.
How do you choose between your children?
And then you can try to remember what you're doing. So in this case, I had the Drift Yosemite, and then on level 2, and I'm going to put it on the Formula 1 car.
Your personal vehicle is being brought up now.
So, oh, I'm supposed to say the date. I keep forgetting to say the date. Today we're the 6th of December, 2024. It is currently 10:58 a.m. here in Sydney, Australia, and the car-to-car merge glitch is still working. Once you're outside of the office, go into your CEO and request CEO vehicles, request the buzzard. Try not to run once you're outside because it can mess up where your buzzard spawns. And I like to run to my buzzard. It's really up to you. Some people like to drive. Once you're at your buzzard, you do the same thing you did earlier, and you get into your buzzard. Now your friend is still in the LS Carmi, like I said earlier. That hasn't changed, so that they need to make sure they don't get kicked out for being idle. Fly high into your helicopter. Make sure that when you jump out without a parachute, you don't open up a parachute, you don't survive. And only join ANAWACK 10P5 once you're inside of the vehicle. What you'll notice is the vehicle that you're inside of now has taken on the merges from the original car. It doesn't mean that it's over yet. That's just the second to last part, the third to last part. So once you spawn back in the vehicle, you join ANAWACK 10P5, which is what's happening now, and you accept the alert. And only at this point do you get your friend to leave the LS Carmi. Now the best thing for them to do is to leave the full lobby, like close the game full stop, and then join back through an invite again. Now the reason this is the best method is because you're doing this back to back, and this will allow them to be able to do the sprint again. It removes the cool off period for the sprint. Alright, so from here, in order to save the merge that you just did, which in a way I don't want to save, I want to change the wheels because it's a Formula 1 merge. You got to go to Los Santos Customs. Both things are the same thing. So you got to go to Los Santos Customs. For me, I just want to change the wheels to a Formula 1 set. So I still need to go to Los Santos Customs, change the wheels. That does two things. It saves the merges I have, and it saves the wheels that I changed it to. Obviously, if this was the final result, you never want to change the wheels, otherwise you would scratch the car. But this is in the final result. This is a way to switch over from Benny's to Formula 1s and keep everything else pristine.
Here for the magic touch.
So if you're changing over to Formula 1s, you're on your Formula 1 car, you go to wheels, you go to wheel type, select race, and then select the wheels you want. I like that. Oh, that's bright. That's nice. And then I want a design change as well. White on white. Yeah, like that. That cop car will be crazy. Alright, so now this becomes the car that you're using the merges from to merge onto the next car. That's why it's a back-to-back. Now for cop cars, is a very specific way to save them because they don't go to Los Santos Customs. Sorry guys, I was just replying to a message. The question was, yo, can you help me get new modded cars? I have no one at all to do the trade glitch with me. I want more cars. I just answered that I won't be the buddy, but you know, when they do find a buddy, hopefully the videos that I have up there will help them get through it. Alright, so once you're in the LS car meet, you're going to need to bring in the vehicle that you're using the mods from. In this case, since it's back to back and we're basically already in the vehicle, just bring it into.
Looking to an auto shop yet? Susanna's still hunting for that business partner.
Just bring it into LS car meet. And then you have your friend who's in the LS car meet at this point, and they got to bring out their car. And then you do the steps from here again. So basically you get into their vehicle, which is not being used at all in the merges that you're about to do. Once you're in their vehicle, they go into their blue interaction menu, they go to LS car meet, they click on sprint, and then you accept the sprint. And through their blue interaction menu under manage vehicles, when there's 2 seconds remaining, they go to return personal vehicle to storage. So we're nearing getting one cop car completed. It's exciting. Looking forward to getting both of them completed. Now once you have the vehicle, you're going to get kicked out. You're going to have a loading screen. You join ANAWACK 10P5. And again, your friend needs to remain in the LS car meet until the end of the merge. You're already CEO. Go into your Secure Serve CEO, get a CEO vehicle, request a buzzard, and gently drive towards your buzzard. It's easy to get kind of antsy and want to get this done fast, but cool minds prevail. Just try to keep it steady at a good pace, and you'll make less mistakes. Alright, get into your buzzard, fly high enough so when you jump out, you don't survive. And don't open up your parachute, only when you spawn back in your vehicle do you join ANAWACK 10P5. So go through that whole drama, and then you wait until you're in the vehicle to join ANAWACK 10P5. Here we go. This will get you unstuck. You accept the alert, then you go to Secure Serve CEO, you go to CEO Abilities, request Luxury Helicopter. And then from here you go over to where your Luxury Helicopter will spawn. This is back to back, so hopefully the first time you did it was pretty easy going. You didn't end up in some crazy adventure, but if you did, your helicopter may not spawn in the same location. So you need to listen to the noises and gently head towards it until you see it. If you're a regular and it's going to spawn in the same spot, head on over to it. Just park far enough away so you're not constantly going into your own vehicle. Press triangle to enter the luxury helicopter. Once you're in the luxury helicopter, push down on the left joystick for quick travel options, L3. Go to Maze Bank Tower, and then we're doing the merge on top of the cop car. Once you're at the office, you walk towards the executive assistant. Just note that the cop car merge, you're gonna have to unglitch and request your MOC. So this, when you do a cop car, you actually have to unglitch. Alright, walk to work your executive assistant.
Hi there. What can I do for you?
Get your personal
You've got a
vehicle,
nice fleet, boss.
and then get the car that you want to put the merges on top of, which is the Cop Car Gauntlet
They're
Interceptor.
bringing your personal vehicle around right now.
You just have to be mentally prepared that you're gonna have to redo the arena war part of the glitch. If you're not ready for that, maybe just merge it on top of a different car and then do other merges first before Cop Car. So if one of the merges is a Cop Car, make it your last merge because you're gonna have to unglitch. Alright, so go to Secure Serve CO vehicles, request a buzzard. Don't, as soon as you get out of the office, don't start running around, which I tend to do. And then head on over to your buzzard. That's the Cop Car, that's what it looks like right now. It's gonna look very different once the merges get on top of it. Like we did earlier, you get into your buzzard, you fly high enough so you jump out, you don't survive. And only when you spawn back into the vehicle do you join ANAWACK 10P5. If you join ANAWACK 10P5 before you spawn in the vehicle, that's fine. You're just gonna have to redo it again, so kind of pointless. Also, sometimes it spawns you in some weird spots, but I can't confirm if that's because it's done too early or not. Alright, jump out. And only when you spawn in the cop car, in this case. Only then do you join ANAWACK 10P5. And then you ask your friend in the LS car meet to leave the LS car meet, but to leave the game completely. And since I'm doing back to back, I'm going to have them come back in the LS car meet. Here's the thing with cop cars. Cop cars cannot be saved at Los Santos Customs. So the only thing you can do from here is you gotta join ANAWACK. I'm gonna leave my CEO. Join ANAWACK 1P5, accept the first alert. Reject the second alert. And accept the third alert. Alright, so here we go. So to get unglitched, join ANAWACK 1P5, accept the first alert, reject the second alert, accept the third alert. And you absolutely have to unglitch in order for the cop car to get saved, because you need to be able to request a mobile operation center. Now the other thing I guess we could do is we could request a mobile operation center without being unglitched, but you won't be able to enter it. That's why you need to get unglitched. So it's not about requesting it, it's about getting into it. So remember, join ANAWACK 1P5 to unglitch. Accept the first alert, reject the second alert, accept the third alert. And then from here you request a mobile operation center. So when you have personal vehicle storage and you store a vehicle that you just merged that cannot be, if you store a cop car after doing a merge, it'll save the merges. And this is what I'm going to prove right now. Let's see first of all what's in the back here, so I know what's going to be replaced. Zombie. Adding this vehicle to your mobile operations center will cause your current stored personal vehicle to be transferred to a garage. So basically you're going to switch places with the vehicle that's in the mobile operations center. And that vehicle is going to switch places with this car. which is fine. So now, in order to update your cop car, one place is to go to Vinewood Club Garage. I'm not 100% sure all the places you can update a cop car, maybe at the agency as well. But definitely the Vinewood Club Garage, which I own, so I'll do it there. So cop car number 1 completed. And this looks as good as I was hoping it would. And if you remember, it was in level 2, it was after the BR1. Or whatever it's called. DR1. So that's... So we started with the drift. We changed the wheels with a DR1. Try solar assassin, yep. Making 2 of them, yep. So we're going to talk about clean cars. Apparently, some people don't consider panic plates to be clean. The like extreme modded community would disagree because they're sick of good old Yanktons, which they have hundreds of, if not thousands of. So right now, what's really hot is these rare plates, blank, even better. But then all the other things need to be. So rare plates include panic plates, LS Carmi plates, Liberty City plates, Las Ventura plates, and Pounder plates. Yanktons is still the minimum requirement for it to be a modded car, but if you have plates of the ones that I just mentioned, they're also considered part of the modded community, clean modded community. For those big, especially the big YouTubers that you'll see. In terms of, you know, some old school rules are like they have to be Yankton plates, but I have so many of them, I got sick of them. Just for, you know, if anybody listens and cares about that part. If you don't care, it's even better, to be honest. You know, you gotta, if you can enjoy the cars that you have just for being the cars that they are, like that's awesome. Side or, oh yeah, we'll put it on the side. Grill. Yeah, definitely. Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Look at that. Chrome grill. Yeah, Ryan, exactly right. So it's just the modded car community is getting to a point where they're expanding that a little bit, which is cool, which I agree with. I mean, people can have rules that they want, and I have my rules, so I totally understand that. I also do know that because of my rules, there's a lot of cars that I could be enjoying that I'm not. So that's where my rules end. It's really just that and interior color. I don't care if it's selected trim. So interior trim color and non-Yankton plates. Yeah, we're putting all of it. Oh, what's going on here? Custom lighting 4. What's the difference between 3 and 4? Oh, it has all of them. Okay. My modder? No, I'm a merger. Used to have a modded account, but it got, who knows, hacked. Ooh, yes. Rear panel looks good like this. Alright, let's just go over making sure. So part of being a clean car needs primary and secondary color and every subcategory, including chrome, classic, crew, matte, metallic, metals, pearlescent, and chameleon cannot be selected, which is verifying. Crew, well, obviously crew can be selected, but all the other ones can't. And we're just checking now. Metals, pearlescent, and chameleon, none of them are selected for primary. Chrome not selected, classic not selected, matte not selected, metallic, metals, chameleon unselected. Of course I'm going to have a roll cage. No, I don't want carbon roof. I like this color. Skirts. Spoiler. I don't know if that's the best looking one on it. Yeah, we'll go with this one, drag spoiler. Yeah, I love this pink. It's a color I looked for, like the closest to the Barbie pink a long time ago, and I only had one car that was clean that had it, but I'm glad I had that car. Wheels. So wheel color has to be unselected, which it is. Even though black is showing here, it's not selected. Nothing's selected, so that's how you know it's a tire enhancement. Yeah, thank God it's. And then crew color, the crew smoke has to be Patriot smoke. Unselected window as well. Yeah, you need depends. Like there's some non-GTA plus chameleon, but there's some GTA plus chameleon as well. Because I have GTA plus, I don't consider that to be clean, but I don't know. I don't know what the ratio is of people GTA plus. It seems like high. But you can get chameleon that's not GTA plus even. That's unselected. So this is going to be on sale later. So I don't think I've ever seen a pink cup car this pink, this color pink, looking ready to beat the shit. Almost sore. The best way to get money is to do the Cayo Perico. It's been the best way for a long time. I have a video actually on Cayo Perico, all the setups you need and everything. You do it like 6 times, and I know it seems like a lot, but on the 6th time you're going to be laughing. Well, that's the thing is if you don't have GTA Plus, you don't know if it's you don't know that it's non-GTA Plus. But I go to car meets, like I'll put in. So when I sell the car, sometimes when the creators go live, there's some car meets on YouTube. There's some big YouTubers that do buy and sell car meets. I'm not big enough to do that. That's why I only sell 2 cars at the same time. Yeah, but that's a good way to get banned from GTA. The KO, doing the KO back to back. But basically, you can still do it. But not the same way you used to when you started. Even if you but you wouldn't want to do it infinite times. If you're trying to make money, if you're the host, you're gonna end up never making money because the host doesn't make money. you know, if you're overly greedy in GTA, something's gonna happen, right? What I say is do the glitch twice, then the host gets the money, then you switch places. The host, you guys do the preps, then you become the host, and then you do the glitch. You do it twice. Alright, the next merge. It's gonna be this on top of the cop car, and it's gonna be more of a classic, which means I'll be selling a blue and pink car. I mean, maybe there's a way, maybe like there's some people that are really good with the colors. All the chameleon colors that I got were from buy sell meets. That's a good place to start. Yeah, well, I'm glad. Hey, Florida boy, thanks, man. I'm glad people are seeing value in this. I know that I don't help, like, I'm not one of those people to jump in and help people do things. I want people to find a buddy and figure it out. Thanks, Florida boy. But I think it's really important in GTA to be self-sufficient and to be able to find people to do things with. It teaches good skills. Like it teaches you first of all, okay, well, I have to go through this process end to end and be successful, right? And then the other thing is it teaches you how to bring somebody else into a game and to help them be successful.
Yeah, no problem, my friend. Always.
Yeah. Have you checked Reddit and Facebook? Those are good spots. I don't know how old people are, so I know the game's 18 plus. Alright, so I'm gonna glitch out, guys. So this is a second cop car. I'll go through the settings real quick again, because that seems to be a little bit of a questionable. It's like hard for people to remember all the steps because they don't make any sense, which is fair enough. So online options. First, there's three settings here that you need to have like mine. Join X mode from spectator box, set to don't join, allow spectators off, matchmaking is closed. Then you go over to settings. This is your pause menu, by the way. Go to display, should be performance RT or fidelity. Mine's always on performance RT. And controls, under targeting mode, it needs to be assisted aim partial. If in controls targeting mode is not assisted aim partial, quit to main menu. In main menu, you'll be able to change that. On Facebook, I found a bunch of communities that people are always looking for help or whatever. Doesn't work for me because I'm in Australia, so it's pretty tough. But so in the blue interaction menu, you go to preferences, go to map options, series mode, contact missions, job activities, rival gameplay, properties, store, and events. Every single one of those in the map lip options needs to be set to custom as shown on the screen here. Every single category has to be show. I went through all of them earlier. I'm not going to go through them again. But if you need to know what I mean by that, go to the beginning of this stream. If you made it this far, you probably remember me saying that part. Alright. Now once you're at the window at the arena, go into your map. You select a job. You can select the job that you're seeing me select here on your screen. You join ANAWACK 1P5. You're going to accept the first alert. Second alert, you're going to X, slide over to square, hold square. You need to see a, are you sure you want to join this job alert? And then you count 1, 2, 3, and then you press X and X. So this is it. Are you sure you want to start this job? So right now I still have my finger on square because I said to hold square. I press X and then I press X again. And now I'm glitched out. From here, you run over to the window, press right on the D-pad, press X, the spectator box. Because I do this every day, this has become easier. What I would recommend for people struggling at the arena is there's a playlist that shows what I do with my hands and everything, so you can see how I actually press the buttons. But more importantly, do this every day. Even if you don't have a buddy, if you can't glitch out at the arena, it wouldn't matter if you had 1,000 buddies. Alright, so once you're stuck at the window, you got to join ANAWACK 10P5. And then you accept the alert. You get an invite from your friend into the LS car meet. They need to bring out a vehicle you're not going to use at all. What car should I bring? Lost Land van? The merge? No, you can't do the merge solo. So the question is, can you do it solo? But you can't do the merge without glitching out at the arena. So my point being, not that you can do the merge solo, I don't know why that got misunderstood, is everybody wants to do the merge and everybody wants a buddy. But they're doing this before they can even glitch out at the arena. If you can't glitch out at the arena, it wouldn't matter if you have a buddy because you still need to glitch out at the arena. So you need to, the most important thing to learn during the merge is to learn how to glitch out at the arena. To do that part, you don't need a friend because all you're doing is glitching out at the arena. But if you're struggling with glitching out at the arena, you're only getting it here and there. While you're looking for a friend, just practice glitching out. Just practice glitching out until you become so good at it. And then by the time you have a friend over, it's easy. It's like butter. Alright, so once you get an invite to the LS car meet, you head on over there. Bring the car that you want to use the merges from. And in my case, it's that Paragon R.
So Santa's still looking for a wheelman.
It's hot here in Sydney today. Oh man, that blue, it's gonna be, I'm gonna keep the wheels on this. It's kind of the shape of the COP car, so I'm just thinking this will actually look good and maintain its shape. Alright, so get into your friend's car. They go into their blue interaction menu. They go into the LS car meet and start a sprint. You accept the sprint. And then when there's 2 seconds left, they go to their friend goes to their blue interaction menu, manage vehicles, and then they're going to return their vehicle to storage. Return personal vehicle to storage at 2 seconds. Not 3, not 1 second, 2 seconds on the dot. Now, this will get you stuck at a loading screen. Your friend has to stay in the LS car meet. Join ANAWACK 10P5 and accept the alert. Register as a CEO. Go into user cursor CEO, go get a CEO vehicle, get a buzzard. Then you drive carefully over to your buzzard. You can already tell there's some traffic jam. Get into your buzzard. Fly up. You need to fly high enough so you don't survive the landing. You're not going to open up your parachute. And you could just be careful sometimes because you want to go as straight up as possible so you don't end up kind of going far away from your location. So when you spawn back in your vehicle, you're still kind of close. So when you jump out, you basically just jump out, don't do anything else, and wait until you spawn back in the vehicle to join ANAWACK 10P5. Only when you spawn back in the vehicle do you join ANAWACK 10P5. Now, let's join ANAWACK 10P5, accept the alert. Oh, don't do like I did, don't start driving away. What you want to do from here is you go to Secure Serve CO, CO Abilities, and request Luxury Helicopter. And then you head on over to where your helicopter normally spawns. Now, little trick for those who struggle driving, you do like 360 so you can see behind you because it's a better camera angle. And then you wait for your helicopter. If you're struggling with the helicopter and it keeps spawning in different location, you have to go listen, like put sound effects on loud and listen for the helicopter sound and head on over to it. Even if it leaves before you arrive, stay there and request it again once the cooling off period ends. Alright, when you're near it, press triangle to get into your luxury helicopter. Park far away so you don't constantly keep going into your own vehicle. When you're in the helicopter, push down on the left joystick for L3 quick travel options and then go to Maze Bank Tower. So this is the final merge. We're going to put this blue onto a police car. Now you notice that there is a livery on the Paragon. So one thing about liveries is just because it's got that specific Yeti livery, that's not the livery that's going to go on the cop car. Cop car has a number that's associated to that livery. So the cop car is going to have its own livery. So once you get to executive assistant, she'll say something about you being a boss when you walk in. You need her to talk again, so you head on over towards her. When she greets you again, you press right on the D-pad, go to personal vehicle, Vinewood Club Garage. We're at level 1, and we're going to get the Gauntlet Interceptor again, the cop car. Again, when you do a cop car, you have to unglitch in order to save the merges. But not at this point. So at this point, your friend's still in the LS car meet. You're walking out of the office. As soon as you walk out, you join your Secure Serve CEO again. Don't move. And then go to CO Vehicles and then get a buzzard once more. I like to run towards my buzzard. This is what the cop car looks like now. And it's going to look like the Paragon R that we had earlier after everything is complete. So you head on over to your buzzard. You're going to do the same thing you did earlier once you were in the buzzard, which is fly high enough so when you jump out you don't survive. And only when you spawn back in your vehicle do you join ANAWACK 10P5. So you jump and do nothing. And you wait until you spawn in the cop car before you join ANAWACK 10P5. So you go through all of this drama and noise, and now once you're in the cop car, you join ANAWACK 10P5. So now you may notice that it's got a livery. That's just because the other car had a livery, and this is the equivalent number associated to the cop car. Alright, and at this point, now that you've accepted the alert and you can move around, you get your friend to leave the LS car meet. And join you back into your game. At this point, you need to unglitch in order to save the merge, but first you need to save the merge, but you can't go to Los Santos Customs because cop cars don't actually have the ability to do that. The only thing you could do is you can request your MOC and get into your MOC. But unfortunately, to get into your MOC, you absolutely need to not be glitched. So at this point, you got to join ANAWACK 1P5, accept the first alert, reject the second alert, and accept the third alert. Once you're unglitched, you'll be able to request your MOC and drive in the back. So you accept this alert, you press circle to reject this alert, and you press X to accept this alert. There you go, your mini map's there. From here, you go to Service Vehicle, Mobile Operations Center, request your Mobile Operations Center, and you go and drive in the back of it. Now just remember, this car was originally saved in garage level 1. So all that's going to happen to the car in the back of your MOC is it's going to go from being in the back of the MOC to go into level 1. Another long... Well, actually this didn't take us long. I think it's just because I did 2 merges instead of just 1. So this is how you save a cop car merge. Nice blank Liberty City plates, which is very cool. Really suits this car very well. And since it's a cop car, blue, boys in blue, girls in blue, people in blue. So now when I'm adding this vehicle to your mobile operations center, you will cause your current stored personal vehicle to be transferred to a garage. Okay. And if I remember correctly, this was vehicle stored at the second spot in the Vinewood Club garage. Keep track of the cars, where they were, where they end up, so that you're not completely lost in your garages. So we're gonna have on sale later. I might do a little game of Fortnite after this, but on sale later we're going to have a blue and a pink car, cop car. Great combo, and one of them on Benny's and the other one on F1s. So this level 1. And we're gonna go back and put the car that was in the back of the MOC back in the back of the MOC and replace it with this car, which was initially stored here. Oh, which is a zombie chopper. And let's upgrade it. So in the Vinewood Club garage you can upgrade it, and I think the agency you can upgrade a cop car. Gotta love that it's a Los Santos Police Department with a Liberty City plate. Brakes, race brakes, bumpers. Yeah, I want as much of the blue color on it as possible, so I'm gonna do every option to maximize that. Ooh, yeah, cool, because it's got a bit of blue on it. I wonder what the lights are, headlights. They're blue too. Are they? I think so. Yeah, the headlights are blue. All right, let's change the livery. I reckon we do the same livery, and then you just have the blue Doris. I reckon we do black livery. Oh, there's a blue one. Oh, that's cool. Go blue on blue. No, I just made a new one. Looks similar, but look, it's got the Benny's and it's got the Liberty City blank plate. Oh yeah, that push bar is pretty cool. I'm selling these though, I'm not giving them. Yeah, Cyclone's fast. Rear pan. This is the spoiler, so okay, so let's check the respray. Chrome, unselected, classic. So primary respray, chrome, unselected, classic, unselected, matte, unselected, metallic, unselected. I have no idea that the Cyclone was that fast, so wrong person to ask. Chameleon, unselected. Secondary color, chrome, unselected, classic, unselected, matte, unselected, metals, metallic, unselected, metals, unselected, chameleon, unselected. Roll cage, yep, already on it. Roof, no, I don't want carbon roof. Perfect. Oh yeah, I don't race a lot. I'm pretty terrible at racing. The problem, and the other thing with racing is some people set like 1,000 laps. Oh, drag spoiler? No, like this spoiler on this car. It's funny how different spoilers on different colors look different, eh? Same car, I just prefer this spoiler. Suspension, of course, lowest. Wheels color is unselected, as we expected. Tire enhancement, bulletproof, thank goodness. Tire design. Now some people would say blue on blue is the best. I don't know, it's too much blue for me. Obviously you can change it if you want, if you buy it. Yeah, you can join the crew. If you join the crew, when you update your crew smoke, it'll be Patriot, but the crew color is, yeah, anyone can join my crew, that's fine. The crew color is black, modded black. So there's a pearlescent underneath, but it's modded black. I don't know how to join the crew. I think if you, like when I do this selling, if you go into the lobby, select the player, you can, there's a crew on the player, and you could do it from there. Or in like the what do you call it? Social club, which I don't know how to do it, top of my head. Alright, so there we go, completely clean, absolutely clean. Again, earlier we were discussing clean. What does clean mean? So unselected primary, secondary, color, and subcategories like I just showed you. Unselected windows. Unselected means there's nothing that has a little icon of the car on it. Unselected wheel color and unselected wheels, so wheels that don't normally go on this car, on a car. So Benny's on a non-Benny's car, and Formula One car wheels on a non-Formula One car. Now, sometimes there's Benny's cars that people aren't familiar with. For example, the Comet Retro Custom. If there's a word custom on the car, it's a Benny's car. So if you put Benny's wheel on it, it's not considered clean. Unselected wheel color, unselected primary, secondary paint, and all the subcategories, pearlescent, metallic, all that stuff is all unselected. Patriot smoke, so 3 colors smoke. Halloween horn, unselected horn. What else is considered clean? And now the big talk is Yankton plates. Like, some people are old school and all they care about is that the car has Yankton plates. Sometimes people are extra and they want blank Yankton plates. So that, but for me, it's Yankton plates are so boring now. So rare plates are for me considered clean, and they are considered clean to a lot of big time modern YouTubers and people who collect modded cars. So for people who are noticing that I'm selling a lot of cars with a lot of rare plates and very few Yankton plates, that's because I'm kind of tired of seeing Yankton plates on my other garage. So I'm creating cars that have plates that I want. And what else? Yeah, so that's about it. That's what needs to be on the car for it to be a clean car. Interior trim. Now that is less controversial. Most people expect the interior trim to be unselected, to be clean. I'm not that person. So if you're looking for cars that have fully clean, unselected interior trim, that you won't find them with me, because I don't really care. Like, I just want the interior to match the car. So sometimes those unselected colors suck, in my opinion. All right, so let me take some pictures of these two beasts. I can get into my own car. Florida, no. And that's a cool looking car. Florida, I'll be selling these cars later, so do it then. Because I have to change lobbies if you join my lobby, because then I have to go to a close friends lobby. Right now I'm in an invite only lobby. Alright. These will be on sale later. Maybe now, actually. What I could do is I put them on sale now. And then when I want to play Fortnite later, I'll play Fortnite later. Just taking some pictures for the thumbnail. It's because they kind of take better pictures in here, actually. hopefully in GTA 6 we'll have the ability to take better pictures of our cars. Alright, so to do gift card to friends glitch, and then I can transfer these over. Oh yeah, I'm not done yet. Work is never done. You guys wonder why I say no to so many things. It's, you know, every day, a couple hours on this. I'm trying to do it as fast as possible so I can move on with my day. Need to make it efficient, otherwise I won't be able to do it full stop. So I need to find a way to make sure that I keep doing this, give back to the people who want modded cars,